Psychology calls it anhedonia, but you just call it the scary realization that you have turned into a ghost. You walked into a room today full of people laughing. You saw them smiling. You saw them connecting, and you felt like you were watching them from behind a thick pane of glass. You tried to smile back. You moved your mouth muscles. You made the sound of a laugh. But inside your chest, there was absolutely nothing. No joy, no irritation, no warmth. Just a cold, flat, endless gray static. Most people think depression is crying in a dark room. But you know the truth. Real depression isn't tears. Real depression is when the tears stop coming. It is when you get promoted at work and you feel nothing. It is when you hear bad news and you just shrug. You are not sad. You are emotionally dead. Psychology has a terrifying explanation for why your brain has severed the connections to your soul. It is called the hibernation response. You are not broken. You are overprotected. Imagine a bear in winter. To survive the freezing cold, it slows its heart rate down to almost zero. It stops moving. It stops feeling. Your nervous system did the exact same thing. You endured high stress for too long. You swallowed too much trauma. You carried too much grief. So your brain pulled the emergency lever. It said, "This pain is going to kill him. I am shutting down the entire system." This is the counterintuitive truth. You didn't lose your happiness. You numbed your pain so effectively that you accidentally numbed your joy too. You used emotional anesthesia to survive the surgery of your life. But the surgery is over and you forgot to wake up. Society tells you to practice gratitude. Society tells you to look at how lucky you are. And that makes you hate yourself even more. Because you know you are lucky. You can see the blessings on paper, but you cannot feel the blessings in your body. You are starving at a banquet. So, how do you defrost a frozen soul? How do you break the glass wall? You have to stop trying to force happiness. Happiness is too high a frequency for you right now. You need to start with sensation. You have to shock the system. Take a freezing cold shower. Eat something incredibly spicy. Run until your lungs burn. You need to remind your brain that you still have a body. You have to scream into a pillow until your throat hurts. Because the only way out of the numbness is through the intensity. You have to feel the bad stuff to earn the right to feel the good stuff again. You are not a ghost. You are just asleep. And it is time to wake up. If you are ready to feel the sting of life just so you can feel the beauty of it again, subscribe to Thaw Out. Because if you stay in the hibernation, you will forget that. Psychology calls it anhedonia.